Somebody so obsessed with taking people's quirks shouldn't have one of their own.
Is that right? Is that the line?
Okay, but do it again, and this time you're trying to seduce him.
Someone so obsessed with taking people's quirks shouldn't have one of their own.
Nice, that's good.
Take my arms. So this obviously is a Q&A about my hero, and all these people are here. We got a great line lined up. I don't want to waste any more time listening to myself. Let's go over to the crowd and see what amazing questions they have. Keep it again, one question per person. And go ahead, what's your name and what's your question?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is CJ. My question is to all of you, but especially Eric. What do you do to get yourself in the right mindset to shift characters for villain characters versus hero characters? Something like switching from Sanji over to a villain character.
I don't schedule them at the same time. If I can keep them spread apart, it helps.
Yeah.
Fair.
But also with Sanji, I hold a knife in my hand. And I'm not kidding.
Okay. Seems good.
Anybody else? Yeah, oh yeah, if anyone else wants to answer. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think for Kendo, she's just like very classic hero kind of girl vibes. So I think you just gotta do like a good old-fashioned superwoman power pose, and you're in the zone with her. Yeah.
For Hatsume, I just slam a Red Bull. Because I need it.
When it comes to being like a hero or a villain, like as a human being, you are accessing, you know, your life. You have a cornucopia of experiences, of life experiences. And when it comes to being a hero, like, you know, just accessing like that very nice good part of yourself, accessing the villain part, me trying to park in Los Angeles. Every time I find a spot, I'm like, it's mine, move over, get out, it's mine. And that's every villain I have ever played is just manic me trying to park.
Which is a great example of every villain is the hero of their own story. So we're always just playing heroes, it just depends on how they look at the story. Yeah. I know, I just made that up.
All right, well, thank you for your question. I know you went and sat back down. There you are. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
My name is Flint, and this is a question for Eric. And it's not a My Hero Academia question, but in One Piece, do you know if there'll be any new movies with Luffy's new gear?
What is One Piece? I'm here to talk about My Hero Academia.
Or anything.
Actually, I know zero. I know less than zero. You know more than me, I promise. If I asked you the question, you'd probably have a better answer than I do. I know, you know what I can tell you? I know when the next time I'm supposed to go into the studio is. That is it. I don't even know what show I'm working on. Literally, my calendar just says Crunchyroll. It doesn't list any show ever. And I just show up and I do what they tell me to do. And then I go home and cry about how bad of a job I did. Like most actors, right?
Yeah.
And dads.
And dads.
That is the thing, though. I think a lot of people, when they ask us questions on panels, they think we're being coy. When we're like, oh, I don't know. It's like, no, we really don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'll find out. There's been instances where I think all of us have found out we were cast in something because we heard about it on Twitter. So, because the director didn't even say anything to us, just the announcement came out, and we were like, oh, cool, I guess I'm in that show. Awesome. But yeah, especially with simuldubs, like, we don't know anything. It's wild. So, yeah, we're not lying to you. We really don't know anything.
Thank you again for your question. And hi, what's your name and what's your question?
My name is Cora, and to all of you, throughout all the characters you played, what would be your favorite like bloopers of them?
Ace Attorney had some pretty good ones, Eric.
Yeah. What she said.
The difficult thing, I think, with bloopers as professionals is most of them we can't repeat in public. Yeah, those are our favorites. we don't want you to hate us, so we're probably not going to say those. Except for Eric. He'll say anything at any time.
All right. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name is Caleb, and I have a question for Jamie Marchi.
That's me.
Hi. So, hypothetically, let's say that you were given complete and utter control of Mount Lady. Like, you were given, like, you know, this is who she is, this is her quirk, this is her personality, and you were given complete creative control over her. What direction would you take that character if you had the chance?
All the way to the top! Let's make her the lead. Put that money in my bank account and let me enjoy a very fun character. I actually would love to explore more of like how she dealt with this very strange power and learning how to make use of it besides destruction. So I would just love any kind of exploration on who she is.
There's a official, I think some sort of like an affectionate parody comic that actually does go in depth with her character.
Really?
I really recommend it. I don't remember what it's called, but
Okay.
if you want more in depth about her character, check it out. Trust
Okay.
me, you won't be disappointed.
Okay, cool, thank you.
No problem.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your question. All right. Hi, step on up. What's your name and what's your question?
My name is Lucy, and my question is, if you could meet your character, what would they think of you?
That's really cute. For anyone who maybe didn't hear, it was if we could meet our My Hero characters, what would they think of us?
I feel like I'd be friends with Kendo. I feel like I could, I mean, I don't have any quirks and stuff, obviously, but I feel like she's just like everyone's big sister, like, and she would be really fun to hang with. So I feel like maybe she'd like me and not hurt me.
Slight concern, maybe a little bit. I think Setsuna Tokage would be like, I don't know what you're about. I'll just be over here.
I think May would just look at my life and be like, you have a disturbing lack of babies, i.e. inventions, not real babies. And she would just hook me up with a cornucopia of babies. And also, I tell people this at my table. I'm like, I love how May always looks at, like, she doesn't see failure. And I'm like a chronic perfectionist. So I think she could help me not see failure in my own life and just be like, no, you learn from that and you move on, go. So that'd be great. I think Mount Lady would think I was pretty fun for such an old lady.
Shigaraki would hate me.
Yeah. He doesn't like a lot of people, though.
Most people do, right?
I think you're cool.
Thanks. Thank you. I'm just here for the validation.
It's all an act. Acting.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your question. All right. Hi. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, I'm Casper, and my question is, what would, disregarding morals for Eric specifically, if you had to say...
For Eric or my character?
Best start of any question.
Well, it's for, if you had to say, what's your personal favorite thing your character has done so far? That's why I added the disregarding morals.
Oh, taking Overhaul's arms.
Oh, man. The Titan fight. Well, it's either that or the teaching marketing. That part was really fun, too. So the big fight where she comes in to help save the day, or the part where she just makes fun of everyone for being bad at marketing. It's a tie. Unintentionally making Ida's life awful.
Fighting Bakugo.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Anytime I get to smack Monoma, like, up the side of the head is wonderful. Yeah, those moments are great. They bring me joy.
All right. Thank you. Hi. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name's Haley. My question is, what's been your favorite scene or moment that you've recorded from the series so far?
Taking Overhaul's arms.
Fighting Bakugo.
I was going to say, I'm like unintentionally ruining Ida's life. It's a tie.
between fighting the Titan and then also teaching the kids how to do marketing.
You're seeing where this is headed. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like another scene.
Yeah, that's it. Those are my favorites.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your question. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hey, my name's Benny. I have a question for everyone but Eric. Your character gets a dog, right? And what breed of dog is it?
You did not.
You can do it. You can do it.
What was the second part of the question? We heard the dog part.
So far, we're still at a state.
What breed of dog would it be?
Breed of dog.
Yeah.
Would our characters have? What breed of dog would our characters
Yeah.
have? Oh.
We all know someone on this booth can't have a dog.
I feel like Hatsume would just go and like steal every dog she could get from like the shelter or something, and just be surrounded by animals. Because why not?
I feel like Golden Retriever would go well with Kendo. I feel like that's a good energy match.
I'm thinking like one of the dog breeds that have a docked tail, because her quirk is lizard tail splitter. So I feel like she'd have maybe like a Rottie or an Australian Shepherd or something.
Boston Terriers have docked tails too.
Oh, or a Boston Terrier.
I have two, so I'm partial. But I think they're too much of, I don't know, they're crackheads. So I don't think Mount Lady would enjoy that as much. So I would say Frenchies. They're like Bostons, but they lay around like potatoes more. So that's what I would say.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for your question. Hi, step on up. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name is Beth, and this is a question for all of you. So, if your characters were in the Pokemon universe, what kind of Pokemon would they have and why?
Electric types, because inventions and science.
A big one?
Oh God, I might say the Pokemon wrong, y'all, and then don't hate me. But the type.
It doesn't have to be like a specific Pokemon, just like a type. That's what you said. A specific type or a specific Pokemon.
Either or.
Okay.
A big one. A mean one.
Wait, y'all.
A mean one. Mean.
Don't kill it, Eric, okay?
Jade,
Don't kill Jade.
Okay, I'm just I had to check phone a friend. Snorlax, maybe just because she gets like super big fix, and maybe like he could be her punching bag, and like they'd hang out, but like in a cute way, like.
Like you wouldn't hurt it.
No, yeah, no, never.
I feel like I'm gonna butcher the name, but I feel like at first my thought was, oh, Setsuna would have like any of the lizard Pokemon, but that's a lazy answer. Ranunculus? How do you pronounce that Pokemon's name? Ranunculus? You know what I'm talking about? It's like
a flower?
I think.
no, it's like super. It's like like a cell type Pokemon. It's all like split up and stuff. So.
Reuniclus?
Sorry? Yeah, that one. But maybe not a psychic type. Maybe more like a dark type.
I see it.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for your question. Hi, step on up to the mic. What's your name and what's your question?
My name's Clover, and I was wondering what's your favorite fight scene from the entire anime?
The only one I did. Bakugo.
I thought it was kind of like a multi-part fight scene. May's not in any fight scenes, but the one that I enjoyed the most was probably the one between. It got split up between like Overhaul and Mirio, and then on to Deku. Like just all the stuff with Overhaul, I thought was really cool.
I thought the mustard fighting scene was really cool to do. Very dark.
The one where she fought the Titan.
Where Shigaraki takes Overhaul's arms.
Thank you.
I knew it was coming back. That was great. Third time's the charm. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name's Elisa, and my question is, if you could be your favorite character who is not yourself, what's your best impression of them.
Oh.
Okay, it's overhaul. Ah!
Before is unexpected.
How do we follow that? I don't think we.
No, I don't know.
I don't know how to follow that.
I also like don't want to do a bad impression of
Yeah.
my people.
I know. I feel like weird doing impressions of our friends.
Why don't we all just pick All Might and each of us do our Chris Sabat impression? I'm All Might.
I am here.
Dave.
What they said, yeah. Mhm.
Nailed it. Nailed it. All right, thanks for your question. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
My name is Dominique, and for Eric, how does your voice not like mess up after doing Shigaraki for so long?
It doesn't sit in a place in my voice that hurts. Also, we've all had tons of training.
Yeah.
So the best place to learn that was in theater for me. And so after spending, like over a decade learning how to control my voice, once I got into voice acting, it's just sort of a foundation that you have, so you know what to do. And each voice hits me differently. And of course, as I've gotten older, things have gotten harder. My voice, I don't have the stamina that I used to have with voice acting. So I tend to cap it at like 2 hours. But it's I had COVID. I coughed nonstop for like 10 days, and it wrecked my voice, and I'm still not better. So I'm actually at a doctor right now trying to fix it so that I can get back to work in a reasonable capacity. But it's never been a problem before, because we knew what to do.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. All right, hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hello, my name's Regina, and this is a question for everyone. What would be either your funniest or your coolest line you've said throughout the show?
Oh, I don't remember anything.
This is so sad. I remember nothing. Golly.
Same.
Yeah, gosh.
I know. I can make up a line.
Maybe your most requested otherwise. Maybe. One that you know. One that you can remember at all. Any 3 words put together in his voice.
I'm not even sure where I am right now.
I was gonna say I can see the 3 brain cells fighting for control.
And somehow they're all losing.
Maybe to make it easier, just like throughout the show, it doesn't matter if it was your character or not, just the funniest line you've ever heard within the show, or the coolest.
Oh gosh.
Which one made you think?
Sometimes this is so hard for us because we're usually working on like multiple shows at once, and then, or it'll be like, years or months will go by in between recording, and then it's like, oh, I'm not working on that show, just push everything out so I can make room for the new stuff.
I have one.
Go for it.
Thank God. I have one.
Save us.
It's I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one. Thank you.
I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
That was really good.
Okay.
Jade, that's my favorite. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Say it. Yeah. Do it. I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
I can't hear anything. So
I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
You haven't what?
Clung.
Oh my God.
Clung.
I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
Perfect. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Oh.
I just said it as a
I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
Good. Good. Good.
I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
There we go. Perfect. Success.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
I haven't clung to a man since middle
Sorry,
school.
we have crap memories.
Yeah. All right, hi, what's your name, what's your question?
Hello, I'm Emma. I was wondering, what's your favorite personality trait of your character?
Is caffeine a personality trait?
Yeah, it can be. That's my personality trait.
Caffeinated cinnamon bun. Yeah.
Leadership and initiative.
Oh, how genuine.
Thank you. I'm trying.
I think just being a very caring big sis.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
So when Shigaraki took Overhaul's arms,
Not again, Eric. Thank you guys.
Knew it.
Was that a personality trait?
had a cornucopia of emotions when that went down.
Alrighty then. Let's keep it going. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
My name is Ray, and I wanted to know if y'all use y'all voice for devious purposes, like messing with y'all friends and families. Oh yeah.
I've gotten out of scam calls.
You got spam. Oh my god.
Spam calls. Spam. Well, they're like, oh, hi, can we talk to so and so? I'm like, no. Is your mom home? No. I'm all alone. Who is this? And then they just never call back. Which I don't know if that should be concerning. No one got called to my house.
That's true.
Just the other day, and I do this all the time, same thing. I have people call my house all the time wanting to know if I want to sell my property. You want to sell your property yet? And they list the address. And I always say something like, are you serious? Like, yeah, we're looking to buy that property. And I'm like, the house that burned down, the one that my dog was in. Is this some kind of a sick joke? You call me asking to buy my house? I love that dog. And they usually hang up around that. No.
I thought you were going to follow that up by being like, I should rip off your arms for that.
Oh my God. You probably made a couple people quit, huh?
Maybe.
I hope so.
Their lives are better for it.
They are.
It's a great question. Thank you so much. All right, hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hey, my name is Paige. So this is a question for everyone except for Eric because unfortunately, for better or worse, most of us know the answer to this. But for all of the ladies, how do you guys imagine that your character experienced the first manifestation of their quirks?
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay.
It's heavy.
I just imagine it'd be terrifying for anything. I don't know, for me, yeah, I imagine it would be very, very kind of scary, but then maybe exciting. Like, I don't know, I'm just picturing like the whole, like almost like when Spider-Man like discovers everything. Like it just like is really scary, but then like really cool.
I just feel like Setsuna would like wake up and then be like, Mom, where are my hands? Just put them down somewhere and can't find them.
Gosh, I feel like May would have unintentionally probably gotten arrested. Just like, because like her eyes like, zoom in and out and it's like, ooh, what all can I see? And then she's just like loitering around like weird places trying to see how like, how far she can see. And people are like, who's this weird person standing in front of the window? I don't know.
I think she would have handled it with stomping. A lot of stomping. But then it makes me think, was she always the same height when she first got tall? Or was it only like 30 feet? Did it gradually get higher? Or was it always the same height? We'll never know. Unless we explore it and I get paid to deliver it.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you so much for your question. Hi, step on up. What's your name and what's your question?
My name is Echo, and my question is directed at Eric. What would Shigaraki do if I went into My Hero and gave him some lotion?
That is definitely only for Eric. Go ahead, Eric. What's the answer to that? Go ahead.
Take Overhaul's arms. No, with the lotion, he wouldn't use it. He likes being gross. Bad guys are gross, right? Is that a thumbs down?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's a thumbs down.
All right.
All right, well, thank you.
He'd rub it all over his body.
With Overhaul's arms.
With Overhaul's arms.
All right, hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hello, my name is Phoenix, and my question for all of you is, who is your favorite character design?
Favorite character design.
And you can't say your character.
I like hawks.
I actually like Dobby a lot. I think it's really cool looking.
I really like Overhaul's arms. No, Dobby's really cool. Dobby, and oh my gosh, I just blanked. Todoroki's dad. And yes, yeah, he's got kind of a cool vibe going on.
I
Too many
blanked too when I
characters
was
in the
trying
show.
to. I keep trying to lean on Dawn to help me with every answer. But I was trying to think of Caitlin's character's name.
Mina.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's so cool.
Good answer.
Thanks.
All right, great answers, great question. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
My name is Nyla, and my question is, how do you want your characters to evolve in the upcoming seasons?
Talk more. Show up more, please.
Same.
All the way to the top. Yeah. I don't know, I rep 1B, but maybe I need to be in 1A. I don't know. Sure. Why not?
All right, sorry.
No.
Everyone just all staring at me like.
Who else's arms do you want to rip off? Like.
Yours.
Thank you.
You can't rip mine
I'll
off.
just make fake ones. Thank you.
I think
Why do
it
you
would be
keep bringing up the fact that you keep ripping off arms?
because
That's
it's
my concern.
Because it's the best part of the show. I would love Shigaraki to realize that what he's doing is evil and become a good guy and try to fit back in with good people.
And put his arms back on.
So he's just
Because
ripping
then it
off-
would make all of them angry and turn all the good people into bad characters.
Every villain is a hero of their own story.
True.
All right, well, thank you so much. Hi, step on up. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi. Hi. My name is Piper.
Hi, Piper.
Hey, Piper.
Hey, Piper.
Hey. What was your least favorite part of voice acting?
Voice acting. Specifically for my hero or in general?
My hero.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know that I disliked it the most, but it was the hardest when I learned by reading things on the internet that my character goes through a vocal change in season 5, 6, I forget now. And everyone started telling me preemptively to not screw it up. And so I got really scared and nervous. And I would talk to the director like every week, like, how are we not going to screw this up? And I was so nervous about doing it wrong that I guess we did it right. Everyone was happy with it, but that scared me.
Least favorite is hard, right? Because we have really cool jobs, and so we're so lucky and grateful to be here and to be able to do what we do and to be able to sit in front of a bunch of people and spend days having everyone tell us they love what we do. It would be maybe not the healthiest mindset to be like, yeah, but what do I hate about it? You know what I mean? Like we generally are very, very blessed to have what we have, and we don't tend to dwell on the things that we don't love because we love so much of what we're doing. Does that make sense? Okay.
Thanks, Piper.
Great question. Thank you so much. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hey, my name is Miguel, and this is a question for everybody. If my hero can cross over any anime, which one would it be?
Oh, everybody liked that. Was a very well received question, my friends.
If like just Shigaraki or the whole cast?
The whole cast.
The whole
Man.
Whole crossover.
I'd love to see all of them on one boat in One Piece.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, a very small boat.
Like,
oh God.
Oh my.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe, I don't know. Just because it was on my brain recently, you and I were talking about it. Like with Space Dandy.
Oh my
I don't know, like seeing some of those like mixtures of vibes could be really interesting.
That would be such a weird show in the best way.
Weird. I'd want something completely out there and chaotic, like My Hero crossed over with Nichijou.
Heck yeah.
Or Panty and Stocking.
I mean, now we're cooking with gas. I was actually going to say High School DxD because I think the trauma would be real. Yes. Like, can you see Rios and Mount Lady hanging out? Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Attack on Titan. I don't know.
That makes sense. That's logical. Yeah. That so many would die and you would be so sad and you know it. So many arms would be taken up.
Wait, I want to change mine. My Hero crossed with Pokemon.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's fun.
I want to see that.
Well, Miguel, thanks for your question.
But I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
If Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia crossed over, I'll say, oh my soul.
Oh, my soul. I love it.
All right, so we have a few minutes left here.
Everybody awake?
Everybody here?
You all right? No one's sleeping anymore, are ya?
All right. That's exactly what we needed. We need to wake you all up to let you know that we're going to get maybe 4 or 5 more questions left. And then if you don't get a chance to ask your question, I apologize. It's due to time, but you can go and meet them down at their tables. They'll be here for the rest of the weekend and have an opportunity to ask your question. So let's try to rapid fire, do a little lightning round, and see as many as we can get. Here we go. What's your name and your question?
Hi, my name is Callie, and my question is what is the funniest scene that you guys were able to see that your character wasn't in?
Wasn't in?
It's been so long.
Any anime on that one. I think let's just do any anime that we saw that was funny.
Oh, any
It's like crickets up here.
Any show.
Oh, just since we can't think of anything specifically for My Hero, we're opening it up to like any show we've been in. I mean, everything in Kaguya-sama is hilarious, whether Jade and I's characters are in it or not.
Yes. I mean, Pop Team Epic is like so
Pop Team
ridiculous.
Epic, yes.
So fun.
It's not technically part of the anime, but I got back into anime because of the Hitalia bloopers. It's very good.
Sorry, Mommy and Daddy are fighting up here.
Eric would like to say not necessarily an anime, but a game, which is Borderlands 2. That's his answer. See, they like it.
That.
It's an appropriate answer, isn't it? I was trying to tell him. He doesn't listen to me.
What?
Borderlands 2.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to you.
Okay. Any Chris Sabat and Joel McDonald scenes in Panty and Stocking? Killed me.
All right, thank you for your question. All right, we're going to try to get as many as we can. Name and question.
My name's Peyton, and what would you think if Tomura Shigaraki got Botox?
If Tomura Shigaraki got Botox,
Oh, that is not what I heard. Okay.
I say good for him. Everybody should take care of themselves in the way they see fit, and I'm not here to judge.
By the way, you especially need it.
What?
You need it. Wow.
I need Botox?
Wow. Sick burn.
I'm coming around when you're 49 years old, and we're going to have a different conversation.
It's Brotox anyway. It's fine. Don't worry. Brotox. That's what we call it. All right. Hi. What's your name and your question?
My name's Tanner, and this is for everybody. If your character got trapped in a room with Deku for an hour, what do you think they would talk about?
What was the question?
If they were trapped in a room with Deku, if your character was trapped in a room with Deku for an hour, what would they talk about?
Everything.
There's like a.
So I was going to say, and Deku would be so kind and lovely and patient, and he would not be able to get a word in edgewise, and May would just be talking at him the whole time.
There's such a cornucopia of subjects. I don't. Maybe like favorite like snacks and favorite food places and all of that. Yeah.
Setsuna would probably just rant to Deku about how she definitely should have won that Bakugo fight. plot armor?
He'd be too intimidated to talk to Mount Lady, and she would take full advantage of that to just read a magazine and enjoy the quiet.
I'm going to make direct eye contact with you while you answer this.
Overhauls arms.
We all knew.
What about them? Be specific.
All right,
Well, I thought you were going to say you were going to rip off Deku's arms.
And put overhauls on there instead.
All right, I apologize to everyone waiting in line. It's going to be our last question. Make it a good one. Here we go.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Hi, my name's Tate, and I was wondering if Eric could do an impression of Shigaraki taking over All's arms.
What a perfect way to end this panel.
Great.
That was money.
Nailed it.
What's your
yes.
name again?
My name's Tate.
Amazing.
I gotta remember it. Hold on. Somebody so obsessed with taking people's quirks shouldn't have one of their own. Is that right? Is that the line?
Okay, but do it again, and this time you're trying to seduce him.
Someone so obsessed with taking people's quirks shouldn't have one of their own.
Nice. That's good.
Take my arms. Well, anyway, this has been an amazing panel. Thank you for everybody for all your amazing questions.
Thank you,
One more
guys.
time, big round of applause for the cast of My Hero Academia.